It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show.
G'day there, podcaster. Liam here. No business for me to flag per se. No ailments. Just excited to be here. Ben.
Present, no ailments. Small tidbit. Went to a cafe today. It was a new one. They didn't do like coffee like we know it. They just did like plunger coffee.
Oh, do you know what?
nice.
That's so funny you say that because I had that today as well.
It was cool.
Hang on, is plunger different to cold drip?
Yes.
Yeah, cold drip's like the more like the American filter style
Yeah.
coffee, right?
Yeah.
Because I had one of them and I thought it was shit.
Yeah, I think that can be quite abrasive.
Oh, it was a lot. It was like I like an iced long black.
Yep.
Should have just ordered that. I just saw I had cold drip and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Must be the same thing. And I had it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
God, it's
The one
foul.
that I had, I'm not fully across the science of how it works, but it's like a percolator where it's like they put it in this thing and then it heats up and then it pushes it to the top and then the stuff you get from the top.
Oh,
is
I've
coffee.
seen that. Yeah.
And then you pour that in, and so we got it, whatever it's called, we got it for two. And then Sam, my wife, and I, we shared the one thing, and then they bring out frothed milk on the side, so you can add as much milk or as little milk as you want.
What about like Turkish coffee? Have you seen where they put it in the sand?
I got a Turkish coffee story for you. I went to Turkey and actually had my
Was that for your hair or was that?
It was for the beard.
on our honeymoon, went to
Beard
Turkey.
transplant.
But I had the Turkish coffee first in Jordan before we got to Turkey. And we were going to Petra. It was a day trip from the hotel. It was a couple-hour drive, and we hired a driver on like Airtasker. Jumped in the car, hadn't had a coffee yet, and the driver, lovely guy, after about 20 minutes, he said, "You want a coffee?" And I said, "I'd love a coffee." And he drove down a couple of side streets and pulled up to what looked like, I guess, like a Jordanian 7-Eleven, but it wasn't a 7-Eleven. Went in, came out 5 minutes later with the coffee, and it looked like a regular coffee with like a lid on it and stuff like that. I drank it, and it was like drinking sludge. It was thick. It was like you could pour it upside down and it would drip out. Like, it was like honey. Yeah. It was the top part was like it was the strongest coffee. Like it'd make your fingers curl. It was that strong. And then after you get past the top 2 or 3 centimeters of just liquid, it's thick, like sludgy thick.
It's weird
It's
how
intense.
the,
But that's the one they make in the hot sand.
Yeah, do you know what that
Yeah.
reminds me of? The sludge that they drink in Monsters Inc. out of the thing when he's making his monster coffee.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We last year on our honeymoon, we went to the Maldives and we flew into the main. I can't even remember what the main place is called.
Standby.
Most people fly in and they get their boat straight to they go to the like resorts and stuff. But we stayed a night there, and in the morning I was like, "What is all this?"
Is it Malay? Male?
Malay. That's right.
Malay.
Yeah, Malay. And there was lots of like stuff on the ground. Like I was like, "What is that?" It's like mud. Like I don't know. It's like there was lots of like little. And then I saw a lot of people spitting stuff out, and I was like, "What are they spitting out?"
Yeah.
And then we went to a cafe, and there was like a bowl of bark, and I was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "Oh, it's like," he was explaining it, and I was like, "That's what everyone's been chewing and spitting out on the ground. It's this sort of bark." And I tried some, and it was literally just bark.
Did it have like medicinal benefits?
Straight off the tree.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's just like a thing they do there, but it wasn't. Didn't taste good, and it wasn't like a head spin or like it was just like I don't know. It's just like a thing that they do there. They just like. I don't know. They
He said, "No thanks, mate. I'll stick to the snus."
I'll stick to the snus.
Got anything for the gums?
Big snus
And he
guy.
said, "Mate, just point me in the direction of the rippers and I'll be out of here."
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm very excited to be going to Scandinavia at the end of the year.
Oh, the circuit. Yeah.
Lock into the snus. Yeah, I had a friend that the snus hit him a little. He had. Well, that's actually not
it
appropriate
Tina?
to be. No, once again.
Is this my story?
Oh yeah, well yeah, I had some snus. Did I tell you that? I had some snus with Tina.
I got told the story. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a good time.
I
She
think
just
we
didn't
have
enjoy
told
it.
It's
Yeah.
legal. It's fine. It's just it's like a lip pillow of nicotine.
It was fun.
You know that if you're trying to get off smoking, you can have the patches.
Yeah.
And I, for the record, have never bought it in my life. I just saw it around it sometimes. And there was like a girl at the pub, and Tina couldn't get onto it quick enough. So we all had a little lip pillow.
And then she
It's quite an enjoyable. It was sort of like a 3 milli, I think. It was sort of a
It was minty fresh.
yeah. And it sent Tina to the bathroom.
we
pretty
kind
quick.
of looked up 10 minutes later and we were like, oh, that was quite good. Where's Tina? And
Ruined my night. I was out for the rest of the
made
night.
my night so much better.
Just surrounded by a bunch of snus fiends.
Well, yeah,
Ben.
Liam has some sort of snus gravity around him where he just attracts snus.
One of my
I mean,
friends,
I've never rested my sweet head upon the pillow of a snooze.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I reckon,
Your sweet gums.
Well,
Protect
I'll
them.
have to get some for you.
No.
My friend the other day was like, was at my house and he was like, "Oh, geez, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Oh no," he like started like his back was like all wet with sweat. And we like had to sit him down. He was like, and he had 3 6-milligram pillows in his top lip.
Oh my god.
Just 18 milligrams of snus. He just wasn't taking the other ones out and putting more in. That'd do it.
They'll get you.
That's one way to end your night.
I thought he was having snus withdrawals.
No,
He
he
needed
probably just
3.
had 2.
Yeah.
But I swear people like because there was actually a Swedish girl who gave it to us,
Yeah.
but they just sort of give it to their kids for breakfast.
I don't think they do.
That's true.
Fact check that.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past.
It's very much a part of the cult. It's not a big deal
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know how we got into snus.
Yeah, I think you mentioned
All
things you
roads.
like.
Yes, and well, no.
All roads lead to snus.
Scandinavia.
All roads lead to it.
Scandinavia, yeah, I don't
Those
know. Well,
Randy
anyway,
Scandies.
Belle must have had some snus because she's out sick today, so she's got a headache. So
Yeah.
we could probably put it down. To
Come
the
on, mate.
snus.
It's not a headache.
It's a migraine.
It's a migraine.
It's a migraine. Yeah. A sick day is what it is.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
we
a sick day in the calendar. I'm putting that down as a sick day.
can add that to the record,
Yeah.
I have to do that, actually.
to the many.
Are you gonna make like a poster?
No, actually, yeah, we can put a star
Struck
chart.
a whiteboard.
Yes.
You'll start with 10 stars. And
Well, everyone would. I'm sure that's the information's available. I'm sure the company would have.
Sick records.
Yeah. Then again, like, do you reckon they would? Because like,
yeah, you have to.
well, but did you flag it with someone?
Yeah.
Who did you flag it with? Sarah.
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, so maybe it is on a record.
Like, it's
somewhere.
literally on a
yeah,
record.
Yeah, no,
like,
no,
it's
yeah,
ra-
yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know if it was just like, I don't know. I sort of get the vibe that it's like whatever.
Yeah.
What? You think it's loosey-goosey? You're
I,
like, oh, hey, guys,
I
I'm
think
still
so.
coming in
Well, I
tomorrow.
wouldn't know.
I
Because,
think he's just never had to tell someone he's off
He's
sick.
never had to put it
because
in
he would tell
an
the
oracle.
EP,
Yeah.
and then the EP
like,
would obviously do
and the EP is
appropriate
more like
thing.
I feel like the EP is more like your friend than your boss sort of thing. It's
Yeah.
just like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be out of like we don't have to make a sick call to the boss like.
No.
And apart from my small hiccup this year, I have an otherwise
The 3
spotless
You're
record.
squeaky
Squeaky
days.
clean.
Do we?
Very
Yeah.
squeaky clean, yeah.
Yeah. And it was once again for your benefit, Tina, and for everyone's benefit.
It was 3 6 days. Ugh.
It was
6 days.
Yeah.
it was 2 and 1 show that wasn't to air, so we can't count that.
I've
Okay.
forgotten about it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Ben.
it's hard. It's hard now not being there. Ben's the only one.
Me?
Yeah. No, this Ben. Well,
Yeah.
and you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
And
was, there was,
Jack, you
there,
had-
I've famously had one half day.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Two half
there was
days,
a
actually.
chance this week that I was going to have a day
Carers
off.
leave.
It was going to be carers leave though. It wasn't going to be
Yeah.
a sick day.
I had it down as Kira's, ready
Thank
to
you.
go.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
How many
I would
stars
have
does
fought,
that
I would have
take
fought to the
off?
death because Sam hurt her back and I was going to
Well,
have
you
to stay
weren't
home.
sick.
I wasn't sick. No, I was fine. I was up and about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to love saying I'd never had a sick day in my whole life.
Yeah.
But it's now I just can't say it anymore.
Yeah.
Could you gaslight us into doing it? I reckon you could.
But I mean, like, you just got to think about how many years
It's
there
like
was
breaking
before
a
that.
snap streak,
Such
isn't
a
it?
long time.
Yeah.
The only way you could get away with it is if we said the last like 9.5 years weren't canon. You know what I mean? And from this point on,
Yeah.
canon.
okay,
Do you want to destroy the
But then
canon
again,
of the
see-
last 9 years?
Not really,
Somehow
no.
for Palpatine
Sucks
returns.
to start
you know?
again, you know. Anyway, Ben.
Yeah, no ailments. One piece of business.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
All Blacks playing tomorrow morning, so no one
Okay.
messaged me between 7 and 9 a.m.
Who you got?
Ireland.
Oh, that's a pretty easy beat, right?
No,
Actually, not.
no, not at all.
Really?
I think it'll be one of the hardest games, yeah.
Is that your game of choice?
Union?
Besides,
Yeah.
Do you like that more than golf?
Yeah, much more.
Who's
Yeah.
your favourite player from the All Blacks?
Oh, there's a few. I'd probably go like Mark Talia at the moment, one of the wingers.
See, I wouldn't be able to
I know
name one.
nothing about
I wouldn't
it,
be able to name a
yeah,
single
he's
one.
phenomenal. And then Artie Xavier, who's vice captain.
In fact, if you said Union players globally, all time, I would struggle.
Richard McCaw,
Oh,
No, name the biggest top
From
three.
Dan Carter, Sexton,
Sexton was-
Johnny Wilkinson.
Sexton was
Wilkinson,
a Brit, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ireland.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Ireland.
retired after the World Cup.
It's
last
so
year.
out of my wheelhouse. I don't know the difference between union, rugby.
Union, they throw people up. they throw people up.
But I don't. Yeah.
Oh, and the scrum. Is that what it's called?
You're talking
No,
about line
no,
out?
they're
When they
talking
yeah,
about
where
throw
they throw
line
people
out?
up. Yeah.
Lineouts and tackle
Yeah.
maximums and minimums.
What's the other one? There's Union and there's
League,
League.
and then there's
And League is
sevens.
like the Rabbitohs, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Fui Fui Moi Moi.
Yeah.
You know, Parramatta Eels.
Papawadi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thumb up
Sean
the arse
Johnson.
kind of gear.
Slater. Billy Slater.
Yeah,
I
but
saw
yeah,
him the other night at the Coldplay concert.
Did ya?
actually. Yeah, I was George, and Georgie was like, "It's Billy Slater," and I was like, "I don't know."
He's
who that
a
is.
he's a bit of a Melbourne
yeah,
legend.
he's
You guys never got around League when you're in Sydney? Because it's like, that's all they do
That's
there.
currency over there.
There's
If I-
basically no AFL.
If I had to pick a team, it'd be Rabbitohs, just purely because Russell Crowe like half owns them or something.
I lived in Roosters territory
Maybe, I
and
don't
then
know.
Rabbitohs
Something like that.
territory.
I lived in Panthers territory.
You're a
Penrith.
Penrith
Yeah,
boy.
Penrith. Well, only for a few months. It's a dark time of my life. I
Hey,
don't like to
good,
talk about it.
good time to be living there right now. They're in
Oh,
a dynasty.
absolutely.
Looking
You
up.
know?
Yeah.
But
The
is it
leagues-
5 Is that what, that's
well,
what they're
no,
looking
they're
for?
going, they're
going
if
for
they,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the leagues clubs over there are insane. It's like a Crown Casino, but it's a footy club. They've got like floors
Yeah.
of pokies and different
Bring back the
restaurants.
it was from the old Super League that doesn't really exist anymore. But bring back the Adelaide Rams. That was
Yeah.
our team.
Oh, yeah.
From it survived
Oh,
2
the Adelaide
years.
Rams, yeah.
Yeah.
Honest. Tina.
Hello, here. No, I've got hay fever, so I'm a bit drowsy, a bit tired.
Yep.
My antihistamines took the wrong one.
Which one did you took a snus instead, did you?
No, I just took my
Clariton, what are you taking?
No, so usually I take Telfast during the day, but I took my Polamarime because that was all I could find, and that usually I take at night. to
I
knock
literally
myself
this
out.
morning I was walking and I was like,
I made
there was
an
so
error.
many people gardening out in the park that I was like, I felt like I was in one of those ads because you know you can like see the shit that you like know is going to cause, and it's like dust, and I was like, oh, I was trying to block all the holes and like walk, get through it. Anyway, Scudder.
Yeah, present. I got nothing to add.
That's all right, mate. That's fine. You don't always have to add something. I rarely do. Jack.
Present, no business, but I'll reserve it and no ailments. My dad's just sent me a message though. That just happens to be, and he's at the cricket in Adelaide. That's just a fun fact that's
There
just
you go.
happened.
Is that
That's great.
still the Pakistan Australia?
Yeah.
So it's
Last
like
time I checked, we're getting kind of
it's a test match. It's
Oh,
just
really?
with a
no.
guy-
It's just a 3 1-dayers.
Yeah.
3 1-days, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I,
cricket's another one I don't understand.
I said to
That's
my
fair.
wife, Sam,
My wife.
like 2 days ago, there was an ad on TV watching the block. I think it was for that. And an ad came on for the cricket, and I said to her that I think this year I'm going to watch all the tests. And she was like, ugh. And I was like, oh, come on, because she likes Big Bash.
Oh yeah.
But I think she thinks Test cricket is just like, and it is 5 days, but she thinks it's like,
I like going. I'm
Yeah.
still a SACA member, and that's my. I pay for it and get my dad to go
Oh, yeah.
and use it all then
yeah.
to all the games and stuff.
How are we looking this year as a team? How's the squad looking?
The Australian squad,
Yeah.
bit dicey. Still haven't found an opener. So
It's a bit late now. We've
and
started.
and the Australian A team where they're trying to like bat off for being an opener for the Test team, it's not going
So
well.
is Labuschagne no good for an opener?
No, he's not going to open.
Okay.
It's between McSweeney and Harris at the moment.
I don't even know who that is.
Is that because we lost? Do we have Steve Smith still?
Well, it was Warner. that
Warner.
way. Yeah.
Right.
So and then Kawaja's going to retire in a couple of years. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm going to get the wheel up.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
and then
get the wheel up. Yeah, it's time to vote on team member of the week.
It's the team member of the week. It'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
Can you talk amongst yourselves? I need to add people to the wheel.
Totally fine.
Who was
I
it
mean,
last week?
You don't have to put Belle's name in
Oh,
it,
Jack-
obviously, because she's not sent in a vote as far as I know.
Yeah, no proxy.
No
she
proxy?
hasn't.
No.
No proxy.
There's
And
5 of us. Oh, Liam. I've forgotten Liam.
everyone feel like they've got one in there? Just locked
having
away?
a-
Yeah, just
Yeah.
an extra few seconds to
Doing
think.
doing a look around, remembering.
The week that was.
All right, I'm going to spin the wheel.
All right, Jack.
Like, it doesn't make noise like the other one.
Oh, on the phone.
No, I mean... Anyway, first up to vote is Liam.
Alrighty. I'm going to give an honourable mention to Newman this week. It was his idea for that little Olivia Rodrigo skit where we like wouldn't talk about the. I don't know. I thought it was a funny idea. In fact, at first I didn't really understand it, and then I was like, oh no, that actually is really funny. It was a really fun bit. And that was on a day where we did 3 skits. Count them 1, 2, 3. Because it was a public holiday in Melbourne.
And we were worried the phones were going to be a bit
Yeah,
slow.
because we're obviously people can live call up in Melbourne
Yeah.
and Sydney on the eastern states, and then obviously Adelaide's half an hour behind. Brisbane's an hour behind that,
Yeah.
and then Perth's way
It's also
back.
like good to get skip practice in.
Well, it's good to get skip practice in, but 3 in a day is a lot. So for
Great
me,
show.
I'm giving it to Sculler this week
bless
because
you.
he had a lot on his plate and managed to get it all done. 3 skits plus intros and the usual workload that's a lot. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Spinning the wheel again. Next up to vote will be myself. I'm also going to give my vote this week to Scudder. I just always come in and he's cooking. Like, I mean, I don't want to say you're usually not here early or anything like that, but this week firmly you've always been on the tools and hard, and I don't think it's respected enough, the fact that you are the only audio producer ever in this company that does 2 national shows as part of their job. Like every day.
That is true.
And I know that's technically part of your job, but I don't think it's appreciated enough.
I only
So-
get paid for doing one, though. Check the contract. Okay.
No.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, GG's.
Actually, little tidbit there. Chrissy Swan did a skit this week.
Oh, that's extra. Was it on the same day as Liam's skit?
What skit was it?
It was
Skitpocalypse.
called The Windmills of My Mind, and
Jesus.
it was a skit where we go inside her mind and she just brain dumps all of her inner thoughts.
that.
And
Right.
today she had a special guest inside her head was Bob Geldof, and they shot the shit with each
was
other.
the actual Bob Geldof was in there?
It was actually Bob Geldof, yeah,
Oh, right.
because he was
Wild
on
shit.
her podcast this week as well.
That's right.
Yeah, so he did a little.
Do you have anything to do with that podcast?
No, no, that's actually. I don't even think Nova do. I think that's her own thing. The
Yeah.
Chrissy cast.
Yeah.
I think.
He was actually
Geldof.
he was actually
Is he the-
supposed to be here at the start of the week, but
Oh.
he said he had to cancel. Do you know why?
Because he doesn't like Mondays.
That's it. Yeah. said Thursday would be better. I said, why, Bob? You can't do the start of the I think I've made it quite clear.
Next up to
I
vote
don't like Mondays.
That's
is
funny. That's good.
Azamat, Old Ben.
I am going to give my nom this week to Jack.
Hey.
Even though that could have easily gone to a downvote to Jack because he got me hooked on a new game. He got me onto Pokemon TCGP.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what you call it. Is it just Pokemon trading card game
Pocket.
Game Pocket. Horrible name.
Awful name.
It's just opening up Pokemon packs, like digital Pokemon
Just
packs.
love ripping packs.
Which at first, my initial reaction to that is lame. Like I've got real ones. Why don't I just do that? But then it's just it's the convenience of once a day or twice a day opening your phone, ripping the top off a pack, and just getting 5 cards.
How good is ripping packs?
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
good.
understate how good ripping a pack is.
Yeah.
It is to me what Snus is to Liam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And rippers.
And Tina, I don't think you'd handle ripping packs.
No.
Like Snus,
No.
So you guys should get on a FIFA Ultimate Team if you like ripping
That's
packs.
Liam's packs, yeah.
Dude, did you rip an Icon pack?
Dude.
You'll know about it.
Wild.
Messy.
Messy. Next up to vote is Nubian. Nuben.
Oh, thanks,
Ben.
mate. I'm going to give mine to Scudder as well.
Wow.
For,
Feeling the love.
yeah, for getting the grilled this week.
Oh, yeah.
We were
did you
busy
pay
on
for
the
that?
phones, and I said I need a producer to run down and give me the grilled.
I went and got the beef for
Yeah.
Beef Urban.
And famously, I said,
Beef Urban.
anything you do on a Monday or a Tuesday always gets forgotten when it comes to
Yes.
Team Member of
Do
the
you know
Week.
what's underrated
But
as well?
Now Nuben's here.
Just eating a flat out patty. Like, I just ate that patty. And
Good,
tell you what,
good patty though.
dude, did you have one as well?
No,
I'm
Scudder
like-
did.
I did. Dude, how good is it? Like,
Ate
you-
the rewards.
if anything,
It's
it
very
made me
good.
think, like, why do I have the rest of the burger? That's all bullshit. I mean, I don't
2
even-
patties,
Yeah.
$15 it cost me.
Oh.
Have
Did you ever-
have you claimed that?
Oh yeah, I'll reimburse it when I get a minute.
Were you a fan of the double at KFC, Liam? With the two chicken,
Just chicken.
Oh yeah, the double down.
the chicken patties were the bun.
That was the one that came wrapped in foil.
Was that
Yeah. Yes.
yeah? Was the Tower Burger or the?
Oh, no, the Tower's got a normal burger with
double
2
down,
bits in it. But the
Jesus.
double is without, instead of the bread, it's more chicken.
It's chicken as bread, and then there's like bacon, barbecue sauce, and
Did you
cheese in
not
the
get
middle.
that over here?
Jesus.
Yeah, we got that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never had it.
We definitely got that.
The craziest I've ever gone is the ultimate double whopper, which you'll
Well,
find
the
yourself
double
on
is
that one.
KFC.
Like that.
So
Double.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, right. What is this?
is that the double?
That's the double.
Yeah.
Down.
The double. Oh Jesus!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the Bellwood.
What are you
convulse.
seeing there? What is that?
I'm saying 2 big bits of chicken with some melted cheese and bacon in between.
Yeah,
That'll
2
put you on
chicken
your
fillets.
ass.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
that
bun.
you're right. It is the one that came in foil because we ordered one time. Yeah. We used to eat a lot of KFC on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have a look at this. the double down dog. Imagine getting your hands around that.
Holy shit.
The KFC Double.
It's a hot dog, but all the bread is chicken.
KFC.
I just
Speaking
don't
of-
think we've replaced bread with chicken enough. in
How much
society.
do you reckon it would cost for Bill to eat a double down dog?
I don't know. It's not good for anyone's heart, surely.
No, I don't even think I want to eat that.
Well, she said, I don't actually think the price would be that high because she said she'd eat her mum's bunions for $50.
Oh, yeah, no, the pet egg. What about the pet egg flakes?
Pet egg
Yeah,
shavings.
that's
That's
fine.
right,
Well, it
yeah.
is technically,
Yeah.
meat, but
Double
it's
down
not.
dog.
It's not animal though. I suppose.
Next up to vote,
just doesn't-
Tina. So currently we've got 3 votes Scudder, 1 vote myself.
So my HM and my vote is going to be for 2 people, but the same reason. But HM to Liam, vote for Scudder. Lots of skits. Lots of
skits.
lot of work. And my favourite thing this week, and I re-listened to it yesterday, was the 7-Eleven giveaway. Very funny. Stuff.
yeah.
Sounded great, but yeah.
Hopefully the
funny.
client
That's
likes
very
it.
good.
I think so.
Vouchers
That's
for
why I had to listen to it,
7-Eleven.
and it was. I think it was good. Very funny.
And next up to vote, it's a close one.
Oh, is that 2 HMs or 2?
Sorry, HM to you, Liam.
All right.
Vote to Scudder
Yeah,
because
yeah,
collective
yeah,
team
yeah,
effort. Yeah.
yeah.
I get you.
So
I
she
get you.
shafted you.
Yeah, no, being
Well,
shafted.
I've done it before. Yeah,
Yeah, I get
making it even.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you can't give a half vote to people. That's
Correct.
You don't
do
want to set that precedent.
Yeah,
Sure.
no.
no.
Yeah.
It is a dangerous precedent.
Jen is
And,
going to have to add another
half
column to
column.
his
Yeah.
spreadsheet.
Last to vote is Scudder. Can't change the outcome. Unless you downvote yourself. No, even then. No.
Even then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Unlosable.
Yeah. I'm going to throw a vote to Liam this week.
Thanks, mate.
Even though I did not actually take you up on either of your offers, you offered coffee yesterday and you offered beers today at the pub.
Oh, that's true.
And he's constantly being offered bugger salts to everyone.
That's
Yes,
it.
true.
I haven't
Actually,
got my
true. I
bonus
bought
yet.
all the drinks today.
Yeah.
Well, you
Bought Ben
did.
2 beers. Didn't see a nod for it.
Was noticed. that.
Also, Ben, just flagging, I thought maybe I would have got at least an HM from you when I made you a cup of tea today. This week, I made a cup of tea.
I also bought you a beer last week.
This guy's a real piece of shit.
But thanks for the vote, Ben.
Thanks, mate. That's right.
That leaves Scudder with, I believe, 4 to what?
Yeah, he's run away with it.
No,
Wow.
yeah, 4-1-1.
1-1.
4-1-1.
Well done, Scud.
Bless you all. Thank you so much.
What a fun week. Yeah. What a fun, bloody fun week.
Well, we got
Messy.
how many shows left? Do we have 28 shows left?
26, including this one.
Yeah, 26.
I just put him there to just,
Yeah.
guys, we're on the homes. We're
And
ready to
I don't
go.
know if that's bad or good, but I already knew that when you sent that in the email. I'm at the point of counting now.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
I
you
got
were
a hot
kind
big
of like
holiday.
a
I'm looking forward to it.
savant. Shows left.
I'm thinking, because I'm going to the Philippines start of January, but I'm thinking before Christmas, we've got a little bit of time off, I might get a caravan, just do some around country kind of stuff.
Nice. Liam, if we dropped toothpicks on the floor, would you be able to, like, say instantly how many were on the floor?
No,
But what if we said the toothpicks represent shows left in the year?
I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, okay. So you are a savant, just for shows left.
Yeah, I'm a savant of shows left and picking holidays most of the
Yeah,
time.
not many.
Do
any
we,
context.
just really quickly, do we have a plan for whilst we're away podcasts?
Ben and I are cooking it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the answer is yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let them cool.
Yeah. Just don't want to sneak up on us.
It's not.
No, God bless.
God bless.
No, thanks for bringing that up.
That's all right.
Such a good team effort.
Good teams work, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.
There's always good teams work.
Except for you, Ben.
Good teams
Famous
work.
All of
good
it.
teams
Yeah.
work.
Good stuff, guys. Good teams work.
See you on Monday.
Bye, Mum.